Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Philipp Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Flings in across. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And that is a little undercooked. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Great vision. Steaming. Mbappe! And he nearly went all the way.
Mbappe can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Edmilson. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Stood up well to him there. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Great ball if he can get there. And he shoots! Off the post! Backward it goes. Can he finish? Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Matthäus.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That'll be a throw. Brilliantly cut out.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. This is the time you need that pace.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Matthäus, never out of the action for very long. Ibrahimovic. Half an hour played now. Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Messi goes short. And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Hoeneß plays it short. Showing good feet. He's on it. Can he get away? Takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Seedorf actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's neat. Messi. Big chance!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Vieira. Mateus. Short changes him with that pass. Hernes. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is Nedved! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think and dealing with it.
Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball! Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Now, can they get him away? Ibrahimovic. Mateus receives it in a good position here. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still...
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
I volontari di tutti I settori sono pregati di recarsi nell'area dello staff.
We're on the move again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Looking for the run, and he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Mateus is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Nedved, can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting better and better. That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Cambio di giocatori.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change. Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Araujo. Vieira. And it's Hazard. Mbappe. And the finish! It's in! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Just 1 minute now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up.
Tries a shot! And what a be quick to... Oh, what has happened here? Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Well, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, cracking ball. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Threads one in.
Well, a few...
Oh no, this does not look good. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18. Numero 7. Beckham.
Vieira.
Numero 6.
Aims beyond the defence.
Il numero 21.
It's a sharp pass.
Il numero 20. Il numero 41.
Now
Attenzione,
it's
una
Figo.
sostituzione.
Can he get on the end of this? Vieira. And the counter is on. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he latch on to this? That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Sneijder. Great ball, and he's in here. He's having a shot! Well taken goal. And that for him is goal number 10. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Inter really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Pinches it off him. Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Figo, out towards the flank. Looking for options for movement. Cross to the back. He leaps for it! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Adriano going after that. Schneider. Looking tidy in possession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Adriano, and the shot's on here.
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very...
Goes for a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Arsenal found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this. But has the opposition enough...
And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument.